I'm Guillaume from Expressive E, and I'm on the product and sound design part, mostly on the hardware part.
What is your favorite knob or switch or fader on a piece of gear that you've made?
Of course, now we met the Osmoose, so I think the mechanical feedback that you got from the key pressure was is, I think, my favorite, because we made so much test and so much feedback to find the right first feedback for user to be at ease.
What piece of gear are you most particularly proud of and why?
I think it's the Osmoose itself, because the goal here was the same, is to bring the idea of the piano and to make a new electronic instrument.
Yeah. How do you see the Osmoose or the Touche in the musical landscape?
I see it as a bridge between all the electronic and synthesizer part and all the acoustic instrument to make a longer answer. Idea with Touche came from an electronic instrument, a French electronic instrument called the Marteneau. It was one of the first electronic instruments, and this instrument was so expressive. So this instrument can play with classical instrument as violin, etc. And with time, all this idea to bring electronic instrument with acoustic side and with orchestral instrument was a bit lost. And now synthesizer was more into electronic music and less into expressivity and to bring emotion by the way of you play.
What music has inspired you to make the gear that you made?
It's a bit difficult to answer. It's a lot of different kind of music. On my side, I love ambient music, electronic music, but I came from, I'm not a keyboard player. I came more from the guitar and rock, blues, etc.
What is the most surprising tip or trick that you've discovered about the Osmoose or the Touche?
If you take just one sound or one preset, even the simplest one. So, for instance, you have just opening a filter or passing from a sine to a soft. You put the same preset into hands of different kind of musicians, and you hear it, you don't recognize that it's the same preset. Because people play it a so different way.
How did you get into making music gear?
So I've got a small technical background into electronic and coding, but I'm really not into that. And then I make some study in sound design. More for a video game or film, but I'm a bit a gear nerd. And so I found at the beginning of the project of Expressive E and the Touche. And so I found this company, and then last year, I don't know, more than 8 years now.
How do you start a new piece of music gear?
For the Touche, the idea come from the Marteneau to, so it was from a research lab, and to find the same kind of feeling from the Touche part of the Marteneau, and then the idea was developed to have one axis and why not another expression axis, and to make a vibrato directly. And for the Osmoose, our first goal was to make a really great poly aftertouch keyboard. And then the idea evolved, and we found that we can use the first pressure part, also bring more expression. And so it's not directly, we got all the idea of Osmoose in mind. It was just to play with it and find new idea and new expression. And it's also really important to know that it's really a team project.
But how do you guys know when a piece of gear is finished?
From the beginning of the Osmoose project, we met some test session with musicians. And so we took all those feedback to make a new version. And then when most of our beta testers were happy about it.
What is the best creative or production advice that you've ever heard?
I think it's important to go till the end of your idea. But sometimes, of course, it really would not work. But sometimes, even if you find at a point, it will bring another idea for another project.